Hey, what's going on, everybody? Kellen Cash here, getting right, getting tight. Hold on tight, real quick. Let me just start this up. Start this up for the podcast and Anchor FM family. What's going on? Kellen Cash here with another work break conversation. Want to talk today about appreciation. Hey, no one's gonna appreciate you. Let's just jump right into that. No one is going to appreciate the work that you do and the time that you put in. That's not how this thing works. You just do the work and you collect the bag, and then somewhere amongst that, people start appreciating you even for work you haven't done. But appreciation in what we do in PR, marketing, advertising, behind the scene consultants, gaffers, grip boys, all that, man. No one's appreciating you. Even directors, songwriters, whatnot. Now, if you make a hit movie as a director, you get appreciation, you get the award. But you don't see, too many of the behind the scenes people who really get stuff done for all of us, no matter what level you are, get appreciated. You're not going to be on the flyer. You're not going to be on anything. All you're going to do is do the work. And there has to be some type of honor and value in doing the work. You got to know that the work is the work. You signed up for it. It's like a soldier. You know what I mean? Like, soldiers don't wait for people to say, oh, okay, thank you for your service. Thank you for the service. They just do the work because they chose that job. Same thing with police officers and everyone else. A snitch is going to get more thank you than a soldier and a police officer, because somebody's actually going to say, hey, thank you for doing the work. If you were a snitch, they're going to say, thank you for telling. The world is backwards, people. So just know appreciation ain't happening today, tomorrow, and when it happens, you may even be gone before they really appreciate you. You may be, whether that be physically or spiritually or whatever, you just ain't nobody doing that. I want to give a big, shout out to brothers I do appreciate it, Diversified Game, Tyson and AL. As a team, we're trying to make that dream happen. But even, with that, I like to let people know I appreciate them for their work while they're here. Try to do that as often as possible, because I know that appreciation and what we do, if you wait for that as a young person in this business, you will be disappointed. You will be on your way to China looking for some appreciation before you get it, especially in America. And it's not just an American thing, but it's just, it's just the way the life works. Teachers don't get appreciation, and they even get a day, and I don't think they get appreciated the way they need to. That's a hard job. Done that job, whatnot. So that was my little tangent on appreciation and how it don't rule the nation in that. I'll be speaking tomorrow at Everett Community College. For anybody who's in the area, be talking to the young people. I like to do that as often as I can, because I feel like that's part of the purpose, putting these young people on this game, diversifying their game, switching their name and telling them, yo, you can do all things through Christ, man, who strengthens you. You dig? Like, you got to know how to get it. You got it out the mud already, but now you got to know how to get it in the executive level. Can you get into that C-suite level? Can you take your game? You've played one game. Now can you flip it? Because, the kids, they're seeing everything, this fast money and everything. And some are, really seeing that the tech boom, this is where the money's at. This is where the money's at. This tech money. Get this tech money. Have people wearing your product around your neck, whatnot, and get a check. Have someone sign into your software and get this bread, man, so you can get ahead. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing right now. Put these blue screens to work. I'm working on getting some lights, even for the other podcasts. We're talking about doing some visual stuff and complicating our life and nights, all that good stuff. So things are going good. Share with you. I'm trying to plan, the next travel. So many travels I'd love to do, and they're all gonna come. Did you wash your hands? Cool. Cool. That's what happens. You get that real life with me, in the office, but in the house at the same time. The only way I like to be, whether it's east, west, north, or south. I love the home office, TV going, muted, but going, music flowing. It's just a beautiful thing. And it's how I like my life to be set up. And there was, man, a headhunter called me the other day, and we'll see how this turns out. But it was for a great one of those companies where you don't say no to short-term project. You know, you can kind of maybe mold it the way you want to mold it. And I say all that to say whether this thing comes through or not, because there's so many deals that always can come through or not, is you got to take every opportunity. Don't ever think that you're too comfortable to take any opportunity. People ask me, oh, why would you do that for that price? Or why would you do that? Man, for the opportunity. That opportunity is priceless. When you're grinding, when you still are hungry for the fight, no retirement. I'm glad Mayweather retired, because boxing puts your life at risk every time. But this is a different fight. This is that corporate fight. Can we get another business? Can we make another business big? Can we attach ourselves to that business? Can we get a royalty check? Ain't nothing like a royalty check, and put that and not even have to spend it. You know what I mean? But take that money and flip it. Maybe we Forex it. Maybe we cryptocurrency it. Maybe real estate. Who knows? Have a little fun with it. Got to do your tithes and offerings, So that's what we're on right now. But it was companies. I love the huge companies when you can get in for the opportunity, if you can make a difference. I'll turn down if you guys, when big companies say we just want you to just kind of like a rat on the wheel, just do that type of stuff. Anyone can do that. Our stuff is more creative. Our stuff is, how can we don't always have to change the system, but how can we work with their system? And I will bet that my company, with our skill, can make it better. I mean, I do that. I just told a loan company, it wasn't because of me, but I just told a loan company, like, okay, I hear what you're saying to this person, but your system would be a lot easier if you would do X, Y, and Z. And they're like, you're right. I'm like, yeah, man, forget this loan. Let me send you an invoice. What this person owes and what I'm giving you is what? It doesn't even compare. And that's not because I'm giving it to you. It's because it was a great idea. It was a great idea. So with all that said, man, business is what I do. I'm glad y'all are out listening. I thank you. Please like, share. I do not give this information to you like a square. This information is giving it to you the way it's blessed upon me. And I'm just trying to be, me with my own identity. Like people are like, oh, you could do these cuts and those cuts. Yo, if I was in a whole big studio and you guys want to edit all that up, cool. I'm not taking the time to do it. We are for Diversified Game. We do have an editor who does our show, and maybe that's something down the line that I do. But Diversified Game, a lot of blood, sweat, and tiresome, joyful tears Tyson put in, putting all this together, because that's what he does. And colors and schemes and different things on that strategy. And then I come in with booking our interviews and doing everything. And AL is working on some, decks for us. And he's over there, on that New York minute. So, that's a fast minute. You got to be able to catch him, but everything is going so smooth. And we really are, with the YouTube and the podcast, we really are, looking at other avenues, how we can get on. I want to get on NPR, iHeart application. Waiting on you, iHeart. What's up? You don't have a podcast talk like this. You got to get this game too. iHeart has to get the game. You know what I mean? I love iHeart. So many of our clients have been on or on iHeart, And that's another thing. Let me just go back into that PR thing about appreciation. See, you can't wait in life for one client to do something. You got to push your ideas then, because clients, they can come and go. It's very few, and I've talked about this before, that you'll be like, okay, we gotta bond. This is gonna last. But you gotta also keep in mind, this is business. My spending habits don't change depending on who we have as clients. I've just learned to live like that. Like, I'm gonna live off this amount of money, and that amount of money is what it's gonna be. And so when new clients, they have 10 clients, could have two. The amount of money is going to be this, because I found out early in this that this thing is up and down, man. It's a roller coaster. And so if you get, royalty checks and you doing, music or movies or business, and you get dividends, let the things work for you. You got stock, let them things work for you. Let it rock. It's a lot of cats talking money, ask them if they have any. That's the real thing. Ask them if they have money. A lot of cats are online talking like, they know women. Ask them if they have one. Wow. If you don't have a woman, how are you talking about women? You know what I mean? If you don't have a job, you can show your journey. You do whatever you want, but you can't really advise anybody. You know what I mean? If you jobless. That's why it's important for a man to have a job, because without a job, you got to keep your mouth shut. Man, I might be talking too much, but I know I'm talking to the right people because of the feedback that I am getting off this. I want to be helpful. So if you have ideas, you have submissions, I've heard you on the interviews, just having me do interviews on this. I am considering it heavy, but just know that, it's a lot going on. So, man, I appreciate you. Like, share, subscribe, support, sponsor, all that good stuff. I'm out. Y'all be blessed. And make sure, if you want to book some time, it's cprfirm.as.me. Holla.